Namaskar. I'm Kumar Rakesh and watching Global Governance News TV. Today, highlight news. As you know, Nupur Naveen controversy after the how they claim Kanpur violence classes trying to be the rights and how the Islamic country will just competent to teach us for the how we should maintain our peace and harmony. Those Islamic countries and Bharat, India is secular countries. That's also a matter of question. But our uh, government of India, Modi government has replied in very nice and balanced tone to Qatar, to Pakistan, to Kuwait, and all concerned who raise eyebrow in the name of religion. They should be in the name of Islam. We are for secular, and if you see the population of the all OIC countries, we are more than that, roundabout. If you see, uh, uh, we can understand. So accordingly, this is 1.89 billion. The 57 countries are located probably in North Africa, near East and South Asia. Together, they are over 31.6 uh, billion kilometer and population about the 1.89 billion. Our, I think, 1.45 billion the population of Bharat, India. So not more than that. And the correspondent 24.35 population world population. We are more than I think 30% population of the world. If you see the population wise, the only if you see the weapon of the Islamic nation or who follow the Islam is population. The same style of the control the state. If you talk to the Lebanon, talk to the Iran, who are YC countries, all are just on the basis of population. They are going to make them capture the country. How just now in a very bad phase, UK is crossing, and how just criticized by the Belgian, France, and all. How just US, how they had done 9/11, why they did it, matter of the great concern, and how what happened with the Osama bin Laden. America entered directly to Pakistan and just what happened, world knows. There is a masjid just broken in China and made the toilet. No any reaction from any Muslim countries. No ever seen here. Published in the many, I think, highly publicized. But no any Islamic country raised the eyebrow. Why and what for? What do you think? And now this is a Nupur Sharma and Naveen Jindal controversy raised, and BJP already expelled them from the primary membership. And sees Nupur Sharma expelled for 6 years. And but according to today news, Naveen Jindal has not received any letter from party, but that is in the viral media. That is also a matter of concern. Some party person just viral that later with the name of residence address. So they are in great danger. Who will save them? How? And if you see the statement properly, if the Qatar, Arab nation countries, Kuwait, please, I'm not going to advocate, but please listen to what she said. Nothing new. One of the lawyer of the country, eminent lawyer, and he claim himself Sanatani Muslim. Always say, uh, just advocated about the all, and we can say like anything. just how she is claiming and how she is doing the well. So we can understand how they are doing and how they are uh, doing for the country. For some Muslim, they are Muslim countries first. So if you see uh, one uh, talking about the Qatar, and so she says always, मेरा धर्म सनातन है, मजहब इस्लाम है, संस्कृति हिंदू है." So I also praise uh, this type of uh, person uh, in our country. We regard them and how just you see already supported Nipur Sharma. And she said कि सिर्फ हदीसों में जो लिखा है वही दोहराया है नुपुर शर्मा ने, अकॉर्डिंग टू सूही खान। दूसरा कारण, किसी इंसान को इस निंदा के लिए दूसरे इंसान को सजा देने का अधिकार नहीं है। गुस्ताखे रसूल खत्म करना है तो पहले हदीसों को जलाओ और हमारे पैगंबर का अपमान करते हैं, इस पे कोई मुसलमान नहीं बोलता। सच बोलना नहीं है, झूठ बोलना है, झूठ की वकालत करना है, आबादी के बल पे, राजनीति पे, मीडिया पे, सब जगह कब्जा करना है और खुद को इस्लामिक देश, भारत को, हिंदुस्तान को इस्लामिक देश बनाना है। एक ही एजेंडा काम कर रहा है, उस एजेंडा में हमको देखना है। जस्ट वी हैव टू सी हाउ दो गो लाइक दैट, व्हाई एंड व्हाट फॉर। सो this is also we should understand. And if you quote Mr. K. N. Govindachar, then he say they talk about the bilateral relation. So the trade balance disappropriate hota hai, if that is not a good deal. If you so we have to balance the all what we are doing. And nowadays, so if you talk to the Qatar, so Qatar is import and export. We import 6 times more what export to Qatar. So Qatar in the advantage position. And how they are criticized is an internal matter, but government of India replied them very well and tweeted. And I tell you the all the tweets today. VHP President Alok Kumar also criticized the all action and done by the other Muslim countries. They should not do like that. And how the many countries trying to raise the concern. The Qatar spokesperson and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Kuwait and also and how Saudi Arab, Kuwait, Qatar and Iran. But I am so surprised the statement by the Taliban in Afghanistan. They have no culture, no manners, inhuman person. Pakistan is totally. They have also just joined the mode of statement. How is possible? How should be? So, but our government of India has replied like anything, and I am just reading the India in Qatar. Our response to media query regarding statement issued by Qatar MOFA, an offensive tweet in India. In response to a media query regarding a statement issued by the Qatar MOFA, an offensive tweet in India, the spokesperson of Embassy of India in Qatar said, Ambassador has meeting in the Foreign Office in which concerns were raised with regard to some offensive tweets by individuals in India denigrating the religious personality. Ambassador conveyed that the tweets do not in any manner reflect the views of Government of India. These are the views of the fringe elements. Whatever they have said in diplomatic term, the BJP leaders is called the fringe elements. So Mr. Owaisi also trying to carry the statement. So they are saying all the BJP are the fringe. But what they are, they should know. They are the divisive force in the country, not the united force. So I'm just reading the verbatim. So in line with our civilization heritage and a strong cultural tradition. Uh, the overseas statement was not in. I'm just trying to reading the 5th June statement by our Ambassador of India in Qatar. Ambassador has a meeting in Foreign Office in which concerns were raised with regard to some offensive tweets by individuals in India it, uh, denigrating the religious personality. Ambassador conveyed that the tweets do not in any manner reflect the views of Government of India. These are the views of fringe elements in line with our civilized, civilizational heritage and strong cultural traditions of unity and diversity. Government of India got the highest respect to all religions. Strong action has been already taken against those who made the derogatory remarks. A statement has also been issued by concerned quarters emphasizing respect for all religions, denouncing insult to any religious personality or demeaning any religion or sect. Vested interests that are against India, Qatar relation have been inciting the people using these derogatory comments. We should work together against such mischievous elements who aim to undercut the strength of bilateral ties. On this, if you see, uh, many uh, replies are there and many tweets are there. So I'm not going on that. But after that, just a moment. This is a India Qatar statement. Then India and Kuwait, same. I think almost same. Ambassador had meeting the Foreign Office, the concern were raised regard to the some offensive tweets individual in India. Ambassador conveyed the tweets to not in any manner. I think on same line, they have just uh, countered the thing, and the OIC has just today already issued a statement. So Arindam Bagchi countered like anything, but this is a ridiculous for the Pakistan. So, government of India countered like anything. So, I'm happy to just read it. In response to media queries regarding tweet by Pakistan Prime Minister, a statement by Minister of Foreign Affairs, the official spokesperson Anand Bakshi said, and this is today tweets. We have noted statements and comments from Pakistan, the absurdity of the serial violator of minority rights commenting on the treatment of minorities in another nation is not lost on anyone. The world has been witness to the systematic persecution of minorities, including Hindus, Sikhs, Christians, and Ahmadiyas by Pakistan. The government of India accords the highest respect to all religions. This is quite unlike Pakistan, where fanatics or eulogized and monuments built in their honor. We call on Pakistan to focus on the safety, security, and the well-being of its minority communities instead of engaging in alarmist propaganda and attempting to foment communal disharmony in India. So, Pakistan, please learn from the all mistakes. How just when the divided from India, Bharat, that time the population of Hindu about 23%. Now 1 point some about 1% they're left. How and why? Pakistan should reply. And after the OIC had reacted just to condemn the statement of the BJP leaders, so how OIC replied by our government of India is also a matter of the great concern. I'm just going to read the statement and tweets by Mr. Bagchi on this. We have seen the statement of India from the General Secretary of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. Government of India categorically rejects OIC Secretariat's unwarranted and narrow-minded comments. The government of India accords the highest respect to all religions. The offensive tweets and comments denigrating the religious personality were made by the certain individuals. They don't in any manner reflect the views. The government of India, strong action has been already taken against these individuals by relevant bodies. It is regrettable that OIC Secretariat has yet again chosen to make motivated, misleading, and mischievous comments. This only exposes its divisive agenda being pursued at the behest of vested interests. We urge the OIC Secretariat to stop pursuing its communal approach and show due respect to all faith and religions. But my question to the all OIC countries and organizations of Islam cooperation: do your member countries has ever maintained the safety, honor to the minorities, to the Hindus? How you are been treating Hindus? You should in respect in your own country. If you are doing good, then you have right to say the other countries. That is the India, Bharat, or any countries. So we have to see and analyze how you are behaving. And after this, how can, if you are not correct, how you can teach us? India, Bharat is a country, now secular country, respect the all religions. This is our constitutional rights also, in our already mentioned in Constitution of India also. So we are not ready to take your sermons on that things from those countries. Matter of time will tell each and every story to the all countries. But the Hindu leaders, according to me, in Bharat and others and Hindus should also think about for the separate way, not depend on the government. Government is on way, your organization and whatever thinking, the Hindu mentality, Hindu organization should be own way. So we have to think and analyze on this how the study going on. We are not going to tolerate, should not tolerate the continuous just harassment, insult to our God and goddesses. Enough is enough. Time will reply. And how just you see the after in between on 3rd of June, 2 days before, in Kanpur, there was a violence, and they are just stone pelting, just like the Kashmir. How you arrange stone, how you arrange the petrol bomb, how just see the narratives, see the pattern is same. How the Delhi riots, how just trying to in Kanpur now, how trying to Kashmir. So Uttar Pradesh, but they forgot some time in Uttar Pradesh. Yogi Adityanath is chief minister. So Mr. Adityanath is. So they should understand. The time of break, and after break, I'll come to you again. Welcome to break. We are just talking about the Nupur and Naveen controversy that leads to the Kanpur violence as claimed by some Muslim leaders. But why and what for? That is the only way to settle the score. So Uttar Pradesh police yesterday released the first poster carrying key of the suspect of violence clash that broke out in Kanpur on 3rd of June. The poster display photographs 40 suspects based on inputs gathered from the closed circuit cameras and the different mediums. The state police got help from the public to help trace the suspect. The contact number also given in the poster that people can use to reach out to the departments with the leads, and the name will be the kept secret. The violence in Kanpur erupted on June 3rd in the parade Nai Sarak, Yatim Khana area city, when some people belonging to the minority committee tried to force shopkeeper to down shutters in protest against remark by the former BJP spokesperson Nipun Sharma and Naveen Jindal against the Prophet Muhammad during a TV debate. So far, 38 arrests has been made in the case that is injured at least 6 people. We have, according to Mr. Anand Prasad Tiwari, the Joint Commissioner of Police Law and Order in Kanpur, 100 more stone pelters and Reuters through CCTV footage and video. They have identified, so no one will just will be escape, and all will be booked. So they should understand, they should remember, UP has just changed the tone. There is no Delhi government, not central government, there is UP government. Search operations are underway and raids are being conducted at all possible hideouts to arrest rioters in the earliest year date. And uh, if you ask, want to ask me, the main person who is suspected, he is also just going to the, so very soon they'll be uh, uh, arrested like anything. So police is working on the all work and how they have connected with this. And if you go the another way on on these affairs, one Mr. Arun Singh, General Secretary, has issued yesterday a press statement. Bharatiya Janata Party about the government and the party. So during thousands of years of the history of India, every religion has blossomed and flourished. The Bharatiya Janata Party respects all religions. The BJP strongly denounced the insult of any religious personality of any religion. The Bharatiya Janata Party is also strongly protests any ideology which insult or demeans any sex or religion. The BJP does not promote such people or philosophy. Indian Constitution gives right to every citizen to practice any religion of their choice and to honor and respect every religion. As India celebrates its 75th years of independence, we are committed to make India a great country where all are the weak equal and everyone lives in dignity, where all are committed to India's unity and integrity, where all enjoy the fruits of growth and development. It was a very, very nice letter, very good letter, the Gandhian letter, but that is also my question to Mr. Arun Singh. Do you have any data last 8 years? How many Muslim has been voted to BJP? If you have any percentage of the Muslim voters from either just two elections held after 2014 and 2019 to Lok Sabha election, and I think more than 30 and more than 20 state elections and local elections have been held. So if you have data, you also should publish before the country, before the public, how you are supporting that making the minority affairs minister, and they are ditching, they are just doing the disintegrating the nation, and they are just going to the different way. Now, they are only taking the advantages and benefits, but in lieu of that, they have not given the peace. And they are trying to divide the country with all arms and tools, whatever they are, for changing the narratives. So they also have to understand, and accordingly how state is going on and how is so we have to understand. And I was told you the Vishnu Jain, the advocate and of the Gyan Vapi Mandir. So they also demanded the action against those who are anti-Hindu and making the wrong statement, filthy statement about the Hindu god and goddesses. So this should not be one-sided. Government of India should also take action with Mr. Jamaat-e Islami Hind, Mr. I think Asad Madani, Mr. Ubaisi type, AIM type, on all the so-called Maulanas who are trying always making the hate speeches against Bharat, against the Hindus. They also taken the notice. And how today Lal Bihari Yadav, of Samajwadi Party leader, also made a so filthy statement about the Hindu goddess, god and goddess in Shiv Ling. That is also a matter of concern. So if you reply like the Kanpur, this is not good for the country. And government of India should take the proper action. This is not one-sided action should be done. So that's why BHP President Alok Mas, this law should be for the all, whoever concerned, and how using this the word against the Hindu god and goddesses. If law is on, that should be. So I think in the next way, only remedy is the common civil code, and population control bill, it will be just something, it will be good for the country, good for the nation, for the proper implementation of the vision of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, or Sabka Prayas. Then we'll be succeed. Otherwise, all is in vain. We should be ready for this. And I hope government of India, Modi government, will come with the common will. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.